Hi guys, good morning. It's Mrs. Pardoon here to read this week's story, and the name of it is At the Crayon Factory by Laura Williams. And some of the things we're going to be learning today is the type of story, is the genre of the story is nonfiction. That means everything we're going to read about is true. As a matter of fact, you'll be seeing pictures, or photographs of inside a real crayon factory and how they make them. And we'll be learning the order in which things happen in the story. So the pictures will show how you make a crayon in step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, etc. Also, monitoring comprehension. So sometimes when we don't understand something, we might have to reread it, okay? And that's okay. Look at me. I am a bright red crayon. Come with me, and I'll show you how I was made. So this picture is a picture of tanks where they hold the wax that makes the crayons. It all started at a factory. First, I was part of a blob of wax. The wax is kept in some very large tanks. The tanks are very hot. Next, the wax flowed down a pipe. It went into a new tank. Some red powder was added to the wax. Soon the wax turned red. It was very happy because red is my favorite color. The wax went down another pipe. It came out into a big bucket. So I'm guessing that's the red crayon wax. Then a worker poured the wax into a mold. The mold had many holes in it. Each hole was shaped like a crayon. Wax filled all the holes. Cool water flowed around the mold. The water was chilly. It made the wax hard. I'm almost a crayon. A worker took me out of the mold. Other skinny red crayons were all around me. The worker checked the crayons to see if some were chipped. The chipped crayons must be melted and made again. At last, the worker checked me. He saw that I was not chipped. I was lucky because I didn't have to be melted again. Soon, I got my label. The machine spun me around. I was whirled and twirled. Whee! I got very dizzy. Next, a machine sorted us by color. There was a line for each color. I was in the red line. Then I looked down and saw some more colors. Hello, yellow and green. Hello, blue, I called. Hello, red, they called back. Come down here and join us. Then we were all packed into boxes. Some boxes had 96 crayons. Others had 24. I was packed in a small box with 7 other crayons. All the crayons were bright and friendly. We looked great together. All the little boxes were packed into big boxes. Workers loaded the big boxes onto a truck, and the truck traveled a long way. At last, it stopped at a store. A worker placed us on a shelf. Buy me, buy me, I called when people walked by. One day, a girl in a red shirt picked up my box. Her name was Kelly. Now I would be able to color something. Kelly. When Kelly and I got home, we colored some apples. The next day we colored a beach ball. The best day of all was the day we colored a red fire truck. Now you know how crayons are made. Think of me when you color with your red crayon. And here are the steps how to make a crayon. First you pour the wax and you let it cool. And then you check for chipped crayons, and then they go through a machine to be boxed up. So here are some questions that you can think about and answer. How does a crayon get its shape? Does it take a lot of workers to make crayons? How do you know? You can go back and look in the story and find out. How does a crayon get its color? Why do you think the author of the story chose a crayon character to tell the story? How is a crayon made? Tell how you know from the story. So go back and listen again and see if you can figure out where the answer's at, okay? So that's our story for today. And I hope you enjoyed it. I also sent a video via email yesterday. It's a video in a real crayon factory that shows how the crayons are made. So I hope you enjoyed it. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon.